we're running very close to a deadline on certification. What is your view? Is it better to pull out of an agreement that Iran is in compliance with if we can't fix it, or is it better to stay in the agreement? As the
Senator,
yes or no? I think
no, Senator, it's not a yes or no question because it's a hypothetical. We're not at that point. Let me tell you,
the president has to certify on May the 12th.
Yes, sir. That's yet almost a month away. It depends clearly. If we're close, imagine just as a hypothetical matter, imagine we're close to achieving the fix that the president has asked the State Department to achieve. If we're close, if there's some opportunity,
you pull out
in the event that we conclude that we can't fix this deal, that these serious shortcomings that you, Senator Cardin, yourself have identified, then the president is going to be given best advice, including by me. And if there's no chance that we can fix it, I will recommend to the president that we do our level best to work with our allies to achieve a better outcome and a better deal.
Are you in favor of regime change in North Korea?
Senator, I have never advocated for regime change. I have all along.
It's a simple question. So you don't believe?
I'm happy to answer today that I'm not advocating for regime change. Yes, Senator.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do you think Special Counsel Mueller's investigation is a witch hunt?
Ma'am, I'm going to not speak about any of the 3 investigations that I have been a participant in today.
And it's hard for me to understand how we can have a Secretary of State who is able to go to Russia and come to Congress and talk about the challenges and the threats that Russia faces to our democracy when we have this conflicting position from the President of the United States, who you would work for.
I'm convinced that if the President were to fire the special counsel or to interfere with this investigation by firing Rod Rosenstein with an intention to then interfere with and shut down this investigation, that it would put the rule of law genuinely at risk. If that were the case, and if that happened, would you resign your post as Secretary of State in order to demonstrate that we are a nation of laws, not of men?
Senator, I haven't given that question any thought. My instincts tell me no. My instincts tell me that my obligation to continue to serve as America's senior diplomat will be more important at increased times of political domestic turmoil. We've seen this in America before, right? This wouldn't be the first time that there's been enormous political turmoil. My recollection of the history is that previous secretaries of state stayed the course, continued to do their work, continued to do the requirements, statutory and constitutional, that they had. Having not given it a great deal of thought, I'm confident that that's the path that I would take.